It's WNBA draft day, and I know that's where most people's attention is right now, so I'm going to try to get through 20 players in the transfer portal in less than 4 minutes. Let's get right to it. And let's start with Myah Smith, 6'2" forward transferred out of LSU to Virginia. Kennedy Basham, 6'7" forward transferred out of Arizona State. She's headed to TCU. That's the second 6'7" poster they've added to play alongside Olivia Miles next season, so looking forward to seeing what that looks like. Mariana Valenzuela, she transfers out of Florida State to Seton Hall. Nia Robertson, an explosive guard who transferred out of SMU, she'll be playing with Tennessee next season. I'm wondering how that's going to affect the playing time for the Pardo twins. I was looking forward to seeing them on the floor. Then we have three players who transferred to West Virginia, starting with Logan Johnson, 5'10" guard out of Texas Tech, Riley McAlusky, 6'2" guard who transferred out of Butler, and Carter McCray, 6'1" center who transferred out of Wisconsin. We have two players who transferred to Illinois, starting with Maddie Weber, 5'11" guard who transferred out of Villanova, and Aaliyah Guyton, 5'7" guard who played with Iowa last season. We have Josie Hill who transferred out of Chicago State to South Dakota. Chicago State just sounds wrong, but this is another 6'1" center. You don't see many of those. Dominique Darius transferred out of USC. She'll be playing with Syracuse next season. Rashonda Jones, 5'8" guard who transferred out of Purdue, will be playing in the Big Ten still at Michigan State. One of the four freshmen who left UCLA, she transferred to Indiana. I've noticed they haven't wasted much time in finding new homes, those four freshmen. Breya Cunningham, this is a forward that was on a lot of people's list, including mine. She transferred out of Arizona to Texas, 6'4" forward, averaged 11 and 7 last season. Malaya Kyles transfers out of Wake Forest. She'll be headed to Notre Dame, and they have a lot of spots to fill, so I think this is the first one that we've heard so far that's headed to Notre Dame. Cameron Mafua transferred out of Cal. She'll be playing at Utah next season. Emily Robinson, she transfers out of Oral Roberts, heads to Arkansas. That's the second player, I believe, that's transferred out of Oral Roberts to Arkansas following their head coach. Then we have two pairs of new entries into the transfer portal. We have Tia Sidbury and Savannah Samuel, both out of Boston College. And we have Destiny Leo and Michaela Purdue, both transferring out of Cleveland State. Now, Michaela Purdue put up 20 points per game last season, so obviously that's a bucket getter. Destiny Leo averaged 11 points, 5.5 rebounds, and almost 42% from the three-point line. So those are two really good players that have just entered the transfer portal for teams who are still looking to fill some positions. All right, so the goal was to get it done in under 4 minutes. I did it in under 3, so that's a good one. I'll be back with more portal news, but not until after the WNBA draft. So if you guys want to catch that, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you made it this far, hit the like button, which wasn't very far because we got it done pretty quick. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Till then, peace.